We would like
With
to
the
request
inauguration today and the further completion of the construction of 3 dams and line canals spanning more than 80 kilometers, we anticipate that more than 30,000 hectares of service area and around 25,000 farmers will benefit from this uninterrupted supply of irrigation water. This should boost further the development in the agricultural sector as well as the local economy of the entire region. In fact, it is estimated to help increase annual rice production in Region 6 by 160,000 metric tons, which is almost 20% of the region's annual rice requirement. On top of its use for irrigation, a portion of the water from the high dam's reservoir, or around 86 million liters per day, will be utilized to supply the commercial and industrial bulk water requirements of Iloilo City and its neighboring municipalities. We also look forward to the 6.6 megawatts of hydroelectric power that it will generate to supplement the power supply on Panay Island. Additionally, it is also proposed to develop inland fishery, floating solar energy systems, and eco-cultural tourism in the near future.
Bucket area to lead the unveiling of the High Dam marker, together with Korean Ambassador to the Philippines, sz1sq, Department of Agriculture Secretary Francisco P. Chu Laurel Jr., National Economic Development Authority Secretary Arsenio M. Balisacan, and NIA Administrator Engineer Eduardo Eddie G. Galian. On the count of 3, Mr. President, may we request you to please pull the string in 3, 2, 1, pull! And now, we shall witness the ceremonial pressing of the button to signal the opening of the dam gates. On the count of 3, Mr. President, 3, 2, 1, press! Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to the JRMP2 for this important milestone in the completion of the dams and the release of water from the reservoir.
Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan tayo na magtulong-tulong, napaunlarin ang mahal nating bayan.
Panahon na ng pagbabago at iayos ang mga dapat ayusin. Dapat na maging tungkulin ng bawat mamamayan dito sa atin.
Gawin ng pagbabago patungo sa pag-asenso, magsikap ng mabuti at nang kuminhawa tayo. Ipagong malaki natin sa mundo at ipamalas ang
We may now be seated.
bagong Pilipinas.
To begin our program, may we invite Iloilo Province Governor Arthur R. Defensor Jr. to give his welcome remarks.
Good morning, everyone. It is a great honor to welcome you all to the inauguration of the Halaur River Multipurpose Project Stage 2 here in Barangay Agcalaga, Kalinog, Iloilo. This is a momentous occasion, not only for our province, but for the entire Western Visayas and the whole country. And today, we are privileged to have no less than His Excellency President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Palakpakan natin ang ating mahal na Pangulo. And Mr. President, salamat. No? Thank you very much for your full support of this project and seeing to it that we achieve its full realization. Maraming salamat, mahal na Pangulo. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank you, Mr. President, for always prioritizing Iloilo. And we look forward to your support in the continued implementation of our other developmental projects like our Iloilo-Capiz-Aklan Bypass Way and the eventual construction of our Panay-Guimaras-Negros Bridge. Also, I would like to extend our warm welcome to His Excellency Ambassador Lee Sang-hwa, Ambassador of South Korea to the Philippines. And Your Excellency, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the government of South Korea for supporting this project. Thank you very much from the people of the Philippines. Also, to former Senator Franklin M. Drilon, for championing this project in Congress for 15 years. And also, for bringing it to its full fruition. Also to Secretary Balisacan of the National Economic Development Authority, Agriculture Secretary Francisco Chu Laurel Jr., our Korean Exim Bank Country Director, Jung Won Siu. Thank you very much for your support to this project. And I also would like to acknowledge the presence of our congressmen, our mayors, our board members, and our other local government officials. Your presence here underscores the significance of the JRMPP the JRMP2 and its far-reaching benefits. From this project, we look forward to working more with you, our partners, to realize the full potential of Iloilo in agriculture and for our contribution to the food security of this country. Let us take this moment to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of everyone involved in making this project a reality, from the engineers and the laborers to the government officials and community leaders. Your contributions as our partners in the fulfillment have been invaluable. Together, we have built more than just an infrastructure. We have laid the foundation for a brighter future. As we move forward, let us continue to work hand in hand, guided by our shared commitment to progress, resilience, and sustainability. Thank you all for being here and welcome to the inauguration of the Halaur River Multi-Purpose Project Stage 2. Salamat at magandang umaga sa inyo.
Thank you, Governor Defensor. To give us an overview of the JRMP2, may we call on the NIA Administrator, Engineer Eduardo Eddie G. Gallian.
Thank you. Magandang umaga, mayong aga po sa ating lahat. Lalong-lalo na po sa ating hardworking at pinakamamahal na Pangulo, President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Ngayon ay nandito po tayo mismo, malapit sa paanan ng High Dam ng Halaur River Multipurpose Project Stage 2 or JRMP2. Ito pong mismong dam sa likod natin ay halos naging isang mailap na pangarap para sa ating mga magsasakang Ilonggo. Napakaraming pagsubok ang ating pinagdaanan. Nandyan ang mga suliranin sa environmental and social aspects, project implementation, at marami pang iba. Ngunit sa kabila nito, sama-sama tayong naririto upang saksihan ang inauguration ng JRMP2 High Dam. Ang JRMP2 ang tinuturing na pinakamalaking proyektong pang-irigasyon ng NIA sa Visayas. Ito ay isang testamento ng adhikain ng ahensya na mas mapalawig ang irrigation development sa buong bansa at mas maiangat ang mga kabuhayan ng ating mga magsasaka. Kasama po natin sa layuning ito ang pamahalaan ng bansang South Korea sa pamamagitan ng Economic Development Cooperation Fund or EDCF na nagpahiram sa atin ng pondo para maisagawa ang project na ito. Ang proyektong ito ay hindi lamang isang game changer sa sektor ng agrikultura dito sa Iloilo, kundi maging sa Western Visayas region. Ito ay makakapaghatid at maasahang serbisyong patubig ng around 32,000 hektarya na lupang pansakahan sa 4 na distrito ng lalawigan. Ito ay makapagbibigay benepisyo sa 25,000 farmers at 4,500 families mula sa indigenous communities. Dahil dito, inaasahang aabot sa halos 71% ang itataas ng production ng palay sa service area ng NIA. Bukod sa irigasyon, ito ay may potential na hydroelectric power at bulk water generation, aquaculture development, ecocultural tourism promotion, flood mitigation, watershed management, at marami pang iba. Ang lahat pong ito ay sumusuporta sa Build Better More Infrastructure agenda ng ating Pangulo tungo sa minimithin nating bagong Pilipinas. To our hardworking President, your support became the key to the full realization of this project. Ang JRMP Stage 1 ay natapos sa panahon ng inyong ama na si dating Pangulong Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr. at ngayon, ang JRMP2 Stage 2 ay matatapos sa ilalim ng inyong pamumuno. Mula sa Golden Age of Infrastructure Development, patungo sa expanded Golden Age of Infrastructure at Build Better More ng inyong administration. Ang lahat ng ito ay hindi lamang katuparan sa matagal ng pangarap ng bawat Ilonggo na magkaroon ng masaganang pamayanan. Ito ay katuparan din sa pangarap ng bawat mamamayang Pilipino na magkaroon ng mas magandang bukas sa bagong Pilipinas. Itong proyektong ito ang malaking patunay na sa pamumuno ng ating mahal na Pangulo, tayong lahat, lalong-lalo na kayo, mga palangga naming mga Ilonggo, ay sama-samang magtataguyod ng mas progresibo at mas masaganang bagong Pilipinas. Salamat po.
Thank you, Engineer Galien. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let us give a round of applause for this landmark achievement for the Halaur River Multipurpose Project Stage 2 dams. At this juncture, to deliver his message, may we invite South Korea Ambassador to the Philippines, sz1sq.
His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., Honorable Arsenio Palisacan, Secretary NEDA, National Economic Development Agency, Honorable Francisco Tiu Laurel, Jr., Secretary Department of Agriculture, Honorable Eduardo Eddie Gillian, Administrator, National Irrigation Administration, Honorable Arthur Defensor Jr., Iloilo Governor, Honorable Franklin Drilon, former Senate President. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Today is a momentous occasion as we come together for the inauguration of the Halaur River Multipurpose Project Stage 2, which is the largest project in the Philippines, funded by the Korean government through the Economic Development Cooperation Fund, EDCF. I'm particularly pleased that today's ceremony could be held in the presence of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Thank you, sir. Reflecting on my first journey outside Manila about a year ago to the Samar Pacific Coastal Road inauguration, which was also graced by President Marcos Jr., both events highlight the transformative impact of infrastructure development on our communities. My visit to Angat Dam last February gave me a sense of what a multi-purpose dam can do for a community. A multitasking dam like Angat is capable of bringing immense good as it turns into a driving force for economic growth that benefits vast sections of society. The Angat Hydro Dam, which is run by K-Water, one of the global top-tier water companies in cooperation with the Department of Energy, helps the Filipino public through flood control and water management and by providing a reliable source of water for domestic use, irrigation, and power generation. In this regard, the importance of a Halaur River project to Iloilo and the entire region cannot be overstated. As today's front page well captures, I believe that the completion of this project, the largest dam in the Visayas, will be a game changer in addressing critical challenges being faced by Philippines, particularly in ensuring food security, supporting agriculture, and enhancing climate resilience. Climate change and food security are problems besetting the whole world, and the Philippines is one of the countries most vulnerable to climate change. According to the Department of Agriculture, the El Niño phenomenon has caused around 9.5 billion pesos in damage to the agriculture sector as of May this year. And Western and Eastern Visayas are among the regions most adversely affected. Food security and climate change are among the 5 priorities of the Korean ODA to the Philippines. Various Korean ODA projects are ongoing, from the smallest one focusing on the capacity building of farmers to the largest one building infrastructure. As the largest project, Halaur River Project will enable a structured response to climate change benefiting many Filipinos. Its year-round irrigation will substantially increase food production, bolster agricultural productivity, and provide a substantial livelihood for Filipino farmers and communities. And like the Angat Dam, it will also play a crucial role in flood control by mitigating the impacts of climate change in the region. By regulating water flow and providing effective flood management, the dam will enhance the country's resilience to natural disasters and safeguard the communities from potential devastation. While I'm in the island of Panay, I'd like to add something that the Korean government is also contributing through EDCF to the PGN, Panay Guimaras Negros Island Bridge Project, which will be another signature infrastructure project under the able leadership of President Marcos Jr. The project will significantly increase connectivity among these three islands, and I hope to see in the near future a significant increase in the movement of people and improved logistics. So once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and deep gratitude to all involved in this project, especially National Irrigation Administration, Korean Rural Community Corporation, the project's consultants, and Daewoo Engineering and Construction. Their dedication and expertise were crucial to the success of this monumental infrastructure. May the Halao River Project become a shining example of Korea-Philippine friendship, especially when we mark the 75th anniversary of Philippine-Korea diplomatic relations. Thank you, maraming salamat po, at mabuhay.
Thank you, Ambassador Lee. Now, we call on DA Secretary Francisco P. Chu Laurel Jr. for his message and introduction of the President.
His Excellency President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Secretary Walisacan, Governor Defensor, to Admin Ed Guillen, Ambassador Lee Sang-hwa, former Senator Franklin Drilon, stakeholders, representatives of organizations who have been instrumental in helping us meet the objectives of this project, mga kawani ng gobyerno, mga ating bayaning magsasaka na nandito, mga kababayan, ang kagawaran ng agrikultura at National Irrigation Administration ay kaisa ni Presidente Marcos sa pagpapahalaga ng kritikal na misyon ng bagong Pilipinas, ang food sufficiency at security, kung kaya't naririto po tayong lahat para sa inaugurasyon ng mga prinsa ng Halao River Multipurpose Project Stage 2. Ito ay mapapakinabangan ng hugit kumulang na 22,000 na magsasaka. Masaganang ani at maunlad na buhay ang dulot nito para sa atin. Like the steady flow of water that nourishes every corner it touches, the project transcends mere provisions. It enriches lives, fosters growth, and leaves a lasting impact. Let us believe that this journey is not just about sustenance, but about harvesting prosperity and fortune for all. This historic inauguration is made possible through the management of NIA Administrator Eduardo Eddie Guillen with his guidance and the dedication of all the people who have been part of this project all through the last 15 years. I congratulate you all. Higit sa lahat, aking binabati ang ating mahal na Pangulong Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. sa kanyang walang humpay na suporta sa pagkamit ng hangarin na makamit ang seguridad ng pagkain sa ating bansa. Ang kanyang dedikasyon tungo sa food security at pag-unlad ng agrikultura ay nagbibigay inspirasyon sa ating lahat upang aktibong ipabahagi sa pagpapaunlad ng kabuhayan ng iba't ibang sektor ng bansa. As Secretary of Agriculture, I am honored to stand alongside you in celebrating this milestone. Ang inyong partisipasyon sa inaugurasyon ng JRMP ay isang patunay sa pag-unlad ng sektor ng agrikultura at sa pag-usbong ng pag-asa para sa masaganang ani at kasapatan ng pagkain ng ating bayan. Ako ay lubos na gagalak sa pagiging bahagi ng paggaganap na ito Ngayon, makakasama tayong magsumikap para isang masaganang bagong Pilipinas. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you, Secretary Kiko Laurel. Please, let's take our seats. For your kind introduction, His Excellency Lee Sang-hwa, the Ambassador of the Republic of Korea to the Republic of the Philippines, the National Irrigation Authority Administrator, Administrator Eddie Guillen, the Iloilo 3rd District Representative Lawrence Defensor, Iloilo 1st District Representative Janet Garin, Iloilo 2nd District Representative Michael Goriseta, and the Iloilo 4th District Representative Ferg Biron, and the Iloilo 5th District Representative Raul Tupas, and the Lone District of Iloilo City Representative Representative Julian Baronda, Uswag Ilonggo Party List Representative James Ang, James Ang Jr., and our the main beneficiary of this rather grand project, the province of Iloilo, the ama ng lalawigan ng probinsya ng Iloilo, Governor Art Defensor Jr. Kalinog Municipal Mayor Francisco Calvo, and of course my colleague in the Senate and former Senate President, Senator Frank Drilon. Our full partners and valuable partners in all that we do to transform and to develop our country are those from the private sector, representatives of the indigenous peoples and farmers, my fellow workers in government, ladies and gentlemen, maayong gid na adlaw sa atong tanan. I welcome you all with great excitement as we inaugurate the dams of the Halaur River Multipurpose Project, JRMP2. It is indeed another exciting day for us, since this will be by far the largest water reservoir project of the National Irrigation Administration outside of Luzon. Costing almost 20 billion pesos, the JRMP2 has three key components: the irrigation development, the environmental and watershed management, and institutional development. With the inauguration today and the further completion of the construction of 3 dams and line canals spanning more than 80 kilometers, we anticipate that more than 30,000 hectares of service area and around 25,000 farmers will benefit from this uninterrupted supply of irrigation water. This should boost further the development in the agricultural sector as well as the local economy of the entire region. In fact, it is estimated to help increase annual rice production in Region 6 by 160,000 metric tons, which is almost 20% of the region's annual rice requirement. On top of its use for irrigation, a portion of the water from the High Dam's reservoir, or around 86 million liters per day, will be utilized to supply the commercial and industrial bulk water requirements of Iloilo City and its neighboring municipalities. We also look forward to the 6.6 megawatts of hydroelectric power that it will generate to supplement the power supply on Panay Island. Additionally, it is also proposed to develop inland fishery, floating solar energy systems, and eco-cultural tourism in the near future. With all these, the JRMP2 truly deserves its label Katuwang sa Kauswagan, or Partner in Progress. Let this project serve as a benchmark and an inspiration for all endeavors of this scale and of this magnitude. It's only the beginning of what we have in store for the development of our water resources. In the past, we only built irrigation dams for the single purpose of watering our agricultural production areas. Then, we made flood control projects to stop flooding and invested billions more for bulk water. In Bagong Pilipinas, we are strategically harnessing our finite resources, especially water. We are also wisely investing our limited funds in projects that will bring optimal development for the most number of beneficiaries in the most efficient manner. Our water development projects would not just bring irrigation or potable water to our people, but will also help address flooding, produce food, generate electricity, and develop tourism activities. The JRMP2 will definitely bring many benefits to the people of Iloilo in the coming years. For this, my utmost gratitude goes to the government of South Korea, which has generously partnered with us in this and many other very grand projects that we are undertaking in the Philippines. Yes, absolutely. Indeed, this venture is not only a symbol of our strong friendship and our long-standing ties, but also our reminder of a shared desire for growth and for development. I also recognize the men and women of NIA, and especially to the skilled brains and hands that labored relentlessly to turn our plans into reality. The Senate President reminded me that he has been working at this for 13 years. And I think it is entirely too long that the phase 1 that was completed in my father's time, that the phase 2 should be completed in my time. We should not have waited that long. So I think we need to accelerate the process a little bit. While the work to build this project is almost done, our service to the people never ends. I urge everyone who will be tasked with the operations and further developments of this project to maintain our sense of purpose, our integrity, and dedication with you always. From the groundbreaking to the completion and down to the daily management, we must always uphold excellence and wisdom with compassion. And so, let us continue with a steadfast commitment to the well-being of our stakeholders and even the state of our future in mind. Hindi ko rin maaaring kalimutan ang mga magsasaka na araw-araw ay nagsisikap upang magbigay ng pagkain sa buong sambayanan. Hindi kami titigil sa pagpapatupad ng mga proyekto at programa na tutugon sa inyong mga pangangailangan at mapagaan sa inyong buhay. Mananatiling kasangga ninyo ako at ang buong administrasyong ito sa pagtupad ng inyong mga pangarap. Ladies and gentlemen, as we do the honors of opening the gates, of unveiling the marker of the Halaur High Dam, let us remember that with persistence, with unity and hard work, we can do the difficult. The impossible might take just a little longer. Should these few simple but meaningful words guide our actions every day, we will soon achieve what we once dreamed of. That of a bagong Pilipinas that overflows with bounty, with opportunity and prosperity for all our people. Because our people deserve no less. Thank you, and my heartfelt congratulations to everyone for this great project that will be of great assistance to many, many people. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your inspiring words. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. This will be done on the designated area.
May we call on the Cabinet Secretaries and our distinguished guests to please come forward. JRMP2 officials, please get ready. May we please call the JRMP2 officials to come forward. LGUs and partner agencies, please stand by. May we call the NIA JRMP2 officials to come forward. LGUs and partner agencies, please stand by. NIA officials, please stand by. NIA officials, please come forward. Indigenous Peoples and Irrigators Associations, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Finally, may we call the Indigenous Peoples and Irrigators Associations officials to come forward. Thank you so much. You may exit to your right. Next would be the Indigenous Peoples and Irrigators Associations. Thank you so much. Please exit to your right. Lastly, may we request the President to grant us a group photo opportunity with our audience. May we request our audience to please settle down. Please settle down.